Hi everyone, I hope you're okay and you're keeping well on this somewhat chilly and windy afternoon. So we've got a storm coming apparently. I don't know much about it, but yeah, it's looking a bit grim out there today. So, but I'm all in my comfies. I've got my nice cardigan on and yes, chilling out. Yeah, nice and warm. So, have you had a good week? I hope you're all okay. It's been a good one for me. Very much of the same, been tracking and keeping up to date with NutriCheck, which has helped me massively. I had a bit of a bloaty day last week. I must make sure that I am drinking plenty because I am rubbish. I do forget. There was a couple of days where I forgot to take my bottle into Mencap with me. And I normally drink, it's one of the Stanley size cups. Normally drink one of those just while I'm at work. So if I forget that, then yeah, it can be quite disastrous, you know. So yes, I must make sure that I do that. So I'm going to start a little bit different this week. I'm going to start with some comments that were on last week's video. So I asked you last week, I was confused whether I was staying on Mounjaro, whether I was going to go over to Wegovy. I could not make my mind up. So I put it out there to all of you that I would like your opinions, that if you've switched over, how you were getting on, if you'd got any recommendations, whether you thought that, sorry, I thought it was thundering then, it was a train, whether you thought that I should stay where I am. So I've got some little comments here, I've written some down, and of course it has to be in a Care Bear book, doesn't it? You know what I'm like for my Care Bears. They're watching me today. Tenderheart's my absolute favourite, so he's there. He is the exact bear I had when I was a child, so he's nearly as old as me. He's not looking too bad, are you, mate? Anyway, you're back this week for this madness. You've come back every week, so you know what I'm like now. So, we had a lady called Ruth comment, and she said that she had swapped over to Wegovy and she had horrendous side effects. So she was saying, bless her, that she had tummy problems, and that, you know, she really didn't get on very well. Had a lady called, I presume it's lady or man, called March 1st. And she actually commented and did remind me to, well, she put, have you remembered to drink lots? I have been bad this week for that, so I will say thank you for reminding me to do that because I have been rubbish. Yeah, so that is definitely something I need to keep checking I'm doing, because I've been struggling to go, shall we say, this week a little bit, which is not good. Caroline Brooke, she is staying on Mounjaro. And she says that she's able to pay for hers on Klarna. So I'm quite interested. Caroline, if you're watching this, would you give me a notification down below and let me know who you're with, because that might be an option for some people that struggle maybe to pay the whole lot in one go. So yeah, that might help some people. So Caroline, if you're watching, would you pop a comment in the comments below, and hopefully people will read that, or I will put it out on next week's video where you have your pen from, because I think that would be really handy for people. Norma, she put, hope you're so Norma said that she's switching to Wegovy because she's no longer able to afford the Mounjaro. So let us know, Norma, how you get on, and I hope it goes okay. Jo Milne, she regrets swapping to Wegovy. She said that she's had awful side effects. Sarah Lovell, can you see that rain? She has put that she's getting on okay with Wegovy and she's doing well, so that's brilliant. Really hope it continues that way for you. Countess V found food noise louder on Wegovy. Terry, she's put the same. Her and her husband changed over to Wegovy and they find that the food noise is loud. So that's not all the comments. There's lots of more comments, but I have spoken to my husband at length, and you really, all of you really helped me make my mind up that I've decided to stay on Mounjaro for now. I think it suits me. absolutely terrified about the food noise. That is what I'm frightened of the most. So I do think that while I'm able, I'm going to stay how I am. I've spoke to hubby, I spoke to a very good friend who she is also on the same journey as me, and obviously I value their opinion very much, and I think that, yes, I think at the moment I'm staying where I am. So yes, yeah, so I have made that decision this week. Yes, so I'm going to write down notes every time I'm doing a video, because my brain is like a chocolate teapot, shall we say. I'm everywhere at the minute. So I have joined the leisure centre. I inquired after my video last week, and they have they don't now, but they had a half price joining fee on. So I snapped the opportunity up and I've signed up, and I go for my first swim tomorrow, which I'm very excited about. I have a little Shein and Temu haul for you probably in the next couple of weeks. I've ordered myself some bits and bobs for taking to swimming and etc, etc. I'm not going to spoil that too much, but I will show you what I've brought, and it's hopefully will inspire you if you're going out swimming or the gym or whatever. I have been purchasing some new swimming costumes on Vinted, because mine are getting a little bit big. They're okay for now, but also hubby said it would be nice for you to treat yourself to something, so you've got something new when you go. And yeah, so I'd already sold a few of my bits and bobs on there, so I thought with the credit that I've got, I ordered myself, actually not costumes, I normally just go for one pieces, but I decided this time to go for something a little bit different, and I went for some tankinis. So I might, if I'm brave enough, do your little try on and show you what I've ordered. Yeah, why not? Why not? You've seen my before and after photos, and most of you are, well, all of you apart from a couple of people, have been absolutely fabulous. So I might just share with you, you know, and we'll see how we look in these costumes, because I've not got a clue. I might not like what I've ordered, and I might not think, you know, I'm brave enough to wear them. But yeah, so hopefully. Yeah, so exciting. I need to go through my drawers again, because a lot of my clothes are getting too big for me now, and I think the time has come to say goodbye to some of the bigger stuff and get them unvented, maybe in bundles, or yeah, get rid and replace with stuff. I have a drawer that's got these suction bags in that I suctioned a load of clothes that was too small, and I think now's the time to kind of open them up and see if any of them fit me. So yeah, that's exciting that I might be able to fit in some of them smaller clothes. I also made myself this, and yeah, it's not one with buttons, it's just like a slouchy kind of cardigan. I think if I can show you. But yeah, I made myself this a couple of years back, and I've never worn it. And today I thought, when I went to volunteer at MenCap this morning, I thought I'm going to wear black top, black leggings underneath. Well, actually, I've not got black leggings on at the minute. I have pyjama bottoms on at the minute, and I have some like really comfy granny socks on, because I'm all for comfort. But yeah, obviously I didn't wear them to MenCap, but I wore leggings and my trainers, and I just thought, let's put this on because it's nice and warm. I do wish I hadn't made it so long. It's quite long. I do wish I'd made it a little bit smaller, but that was me at the time. I would cover everything up. So I might, when I finish the projects that I'm making at the moment, make myself a shorter one, and maybe probably longer sleeved rather than, you know, the shorter sleeved. But it's a really easy pattern. If any of you do crochet, it is just literally one back panel, two side panels, and then you measure your arm, and then just literally crochet your cardigan sleeves on. Really easy. So yes, that's come out at the cupboard, and I want to wear it as much as I can before I need to gift it on, but I probably will gift that on. Anyway, right, let's go on to weight loss this week. So as I said, I've been tracking. I have been I've been keeping count of my calories. I have been trying to drink as much as I can. That is one thing I've been rubbish with this week. Yes, so I've been being accountable, and I've been watching what I'm eating, which is the main thing at the moment. So we have beautiful weight loss board. Now, I need to take some of these off. Bear with. So, I need to take one. Bear with me a minute, I don't know if I can do it one-handed. Okay, so I will pop them out onto the bed, which is just behind you, and then I'll be back how many I need to take off. So unfortunately, I've had to take all of those off. But I've added another star and I've hit my 4 stone this week. I'm so excited. I really wanted that this week, so I am over the moon. I'm so pleased, so happy. I'm up 4 stone. And this week, well, last week actually, officially, is my 6-month mark. So I've done £2 a week. If you average it out, I've done £2 a week for the last 6 months, and I've made my 4 stone. I'm so happy, so happy. Yay! I've also lost one of my hearts. I was messing about before I came on the video, and I've dropped it somewhere, and it's gone where the odd socks go, I think, because I can't find it. So I'm going to have to ask the lovely people that made me this board if they can send me another heart. But it's not a problem at the minute because I am on my 4 stones. I'm so happy. So yes, oh, I'm so chuffed. I'm really happy. I could not believe my eyes when I got on the scales. It was Saturday morning actually. I got on the scales and I was like, oh, and I got off the scales because I couldn't believe it. So I've lost £3, and it's put me into my 4 stone, and I couldn't believe it. I actually got on again just to check that it was real, and yes, I did put some weight on and I've lost it again, but oh, I'm over the moon. Obviously can't believe it. So let me just put these hearts away before I lose even more, and I'll be back. That's it. I'll put them all away now so I don't lose any more. This stray heart will be somewhere around because my washing basket's here, so it's probably fell off. Because you can probably hear them. We have trains come along here, and I think the vibration kind of, no, all right, I'm going to hold my hands up. It's probably me being clumsy, to be fair, but yeah, so I've dropped one somewhere, and it's probably in the washing basket somewhere, but I don't know, what am I like? So yes, I am over the moon. Really wanted that this week, and I got it. So yeah, I keep looking at it. I can't believe it. Yeah, 4 stones. It's just madness. I don't actually know where I want to be, because people ask me, where do you want to end up? And the answer is, I don't actually know. I don't actually know, because I've been quite big most of my life. I remember when I had my first son, he is 22 now. I think I was about 15, 16 stone then. And I think I was probably a size 16, 18. So my first interim goal is to be 15 stone and see how I am then. So I'm currently 19 stone, £3. When I started my diet in December, I was just over 24 stone. I was at 23 stone 3 when I started Mounjaro, so that was obviously the 4 stone that I've got now. So I don't know. I am not sure where I want to be. I think I'm not necessarily looking at numbers on the scales. I'm looking at how I feel dress size wise. I mean, I'm 5'9", 10, so you know, I'm tall. I carry my weight quite well. I mean, when people know how much I weigh, which I don't advertise, I mean, obviously I'm on social media doing it now, but I don't go around going, oh, I'm 20, well, I'm not, I'm 19 stone. But they can't believe that I was ever that big. And I think it's because I'm quite lucky. I carry it generally everywhere. I mean, obviously I've got more on my tummy, but yeah, so I am fairly lucky that I do carry it in a way where, you know, it's not obvious that I am as big as I am, or was, should I say. So yeah, I think I'm going to try and aim for 15 stone, which when I was up in the high numbers, like the 23 stone numbers, it seemed like it was going to be forever. that it took me to get there. But now, because I think I'm in the 19 stones, I'm under the 20s, I think it doesn't feel so unreachable. It feels like it's in sight, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that's going to be my first target. I'm going to see how I feel when I get there. I mean, some of the doctors that you speak to, they'll say, oh, you need to get down to, I was told at 1.9 stone. Now, no offence to anybody who's 9 stone. If that feels right for you, then fantastic. But I can't actually imagine that I would look good at 9 stone at 5'10". I don't know, I may do. And this is what I'm saying. I don't actually know at the moment where I want to be, because for so long I've always been the bonny one. So, you know, I think I'm just going to go on how I feel when I get there. So my first target, I think my news check is telling me that I'm going to be there in February with the rate of weight that I'm losing. So I worked out over, I think it's 28 weeks that I've been on this. I worked out that over that period of time, I'm losing £2 a week, which is absolutely fantastic. That's all I've ever wanted. So if I continue losing the £2 a week as I am now, then that's where my news check says I will be in February, which is fantastic. So yeah, I am just going to go on what I feel like, where I am. Now, my friend, she's hit target on Mounjaro, and now she is happy where she is. She has decided to go down the doses, so she weans herself off the Mounjaro, because she's worried that if she comes off it straight away that she's going to gain it all back. So if you're out there and you've got your maintain, how have you come off Mounjaro or Wegovy, whatever you're off? Please let me know how you've done it. I would be really interested to find out how you've done it, because obviously that's something that we need to think about in the future. And did you find that the food noise was bad, or were you okay? Yeah, I'd be really curious to know. Anyway, I was today going to show you my body sculpting machine that I was gifted, but I didn't realise when I read the contract that I have with them that I can't until I've let them review the video I've done. So as much as I would love to show you today, I can't yet, because I've got to send that video off to the company to be approved before I can show you. So that will be coming in a later video, but yes, I am very excited to show you that. I've already had a little play, so yes, it's exciting. I'm going to go now because I'm nearly 20 minutes in already for chops in your ears off. Please carry on commenting and let me know how you're getting on. As I always say every week, I am so grateful to you all. It is really, really unreal. I would like it, however, if you were to subscribe, because there's so many of you that watch each week and don't subscribe, so that would really help me. It's absolutely free, and it would help me get up there with my numbers, and yeah, it'd be nice to see you come back each week as well. So if you press the bell, I have a link to buy me a coffee. You don't have to, but if you'd like to, then there is a link down below for that. I also have a money off code. I think you can use it for Wegovy or Mounjaro. So if you would like that, drop me an email and I will send that across to you. Anyway, I love you lots. Thank you for being here again. And I got my 4 stone. I'll see you next week, guys.